Good afternoon. How's it going? I'm Liz, and I just realized I don't have my headphones in. Actually, that's okay. We'll just do it without. Trusting it will all work the way it's supposed to. And isn't that a metaphor for things lately? I was cleaning my desk space where I do my card layouts, and I had gotten it all clean, and then I went to go put my laptop on to do something, and I spilled ash on the desk again. So I was kind of reminded by Spirit of like bringing the message through of continuing to move forward, not getting discouraged, and knowing that we're doing it, keep going. And so, yeah, just feeling into that. I'm really excited to see what's going to come out for those of us getting light workers, or either whether it's actualized in your work here or not. I'm feeling that vibe. Ooh, I got yearning, longing for someone, undesired separation, pining. Yeah, okay. So using my Oracle the Mermaids guidebook. So for this situation at hand, we're having this yearning, and this could be like in love, or it could be for some folks in that passion or connection with a union, internal union with ourselves. So train going by for confirmation. For some of you, it might be something within yourself and your soul purpose. I had a really beautiful call with a dear friend and mentor, Ann Lynn, today, and she's amazing, and she's opening up her own platform this week, so I'm so excited to hear about it and check it out. And I will definitely be sharing it on my page for y'all to check out once it's she's taking people in, but she's doing similar work to what I'm doing, but a little bit ahead of my curve, where she's been doing it for a little longer, and helping people to guide them with their alignment and path by using her intuitive gifts and psychic gifts and all that, and Akashic access. So I'm excited to support, and also she gave me a beautiful reading that was very like, yeah, just got me all excited and in my passion, as like I just was recognizing yesterday, looking and researching my human design, and that I'm like a Manny-gen or manifesting generator, and so I was just appreciating that, following my passion when it's there. And so thus this card reading came out, because I love getting into the field and seeing how I can be of service, and also like I just love it. It's such a passion for me to do this. So thank you for trusting me with your beautiful energy. I already set intention to have the guides and angels and beings of the highest light protect us and surround us, and give us only messages for the highest good of all, for your highest path. Okay, so currently, or the present is divine sensuality, making love, erotica. So yeah, this is feeling like a love reading, but could be with ourselves too, of this very time where the divine feminine is re-emerging. It's been able to re-emerge because of the healing so many of us are doing. We're allowing both, no matter what gender, allowing our divine feminine to really be unearthed and brought up in a way where it can be seen and not have to be repressed, and things that have happened in patriarchal structures and cycles that we've been in. So this making love erotica is like us allowing that divine feminine to rise up, because we've done the work with our divine masculine to help us have healthy boundaries, follow our passions. And it's okay if we're still on that path. We'll always be on that path, quite honestly. But it's once we start listening to that most adult part, that we've harnessed the relationship with and built a trusting foundation with in our life, to keep the things in that are helpful and have boundaries around things that are not, of course, always in a loving way. But as I said many times before, it's important to have those boundaries, because if you don't show up for yourself, no one is going to. And it is quite literally how you can embody compassion at the highest level, because you have to have that compassion with yourself, and you have to have it embodied, and you have to be showing up for your inner kid. And that is the healthy masculine way, not through force, not through control, but through love, unconditional love, and in a grounded place, with limits and expectations that you follow through on, like what's your morals, what makes you tick, and all that. So yeah. And then for future, I got the Crane Bag, a Sacred Ocean Medicine Declutter Choice. Yeah. So I like the dolphins in the background, getting very like Syrian, also Atlantean, and I'm just gonna put my phone on Do Not Disturb. And sorry, I was just checking in. A message came in that I wanted to see if there's anything related to that from my friend. So any messages for us there? But that is the number 8, the Crane Bag. So it's like big changes, cycles of change. And I do notice she's like partly in the shadow around this coral reef, partly in her tail almost looks like a moon. So it's like honoring that unseen, very golden. She has a golden shell in her hand, and it's like a purse, or a treasure. And it's like, what is she holding in there? If this is the Sacred Ocean Medicine, she's holding wisdom or medicine. But first she has to declutter choice, which is like following through in the physical and our masculine, how we respond to the world, the choices we make, the limits we set, the way we action. That's all part of this decluttering. It's like decluttering both our emotional field, through that decluttering our space. I was doing more cleaning and decluttering today. It feels nice. And yeah, it's always like connecting with like, what's the outcome I want for this? How do I want to feel? Like, what's the long-term feeling I'm looking for those of us that have a hard time like getting motivated to do the decluttering, which for sure I'm one of those people. It's like looking into what's going to help me, what's the outcome going to feel like when I have that space that's clean. And for me, it's like I'm finding increased creativity is a direct consequence, because the energy feels lighter. I'm breaking up the dense energy, and then I end up doing like things like cleansing, as I'm like actual like spiritual cleansing with incense and intentional cleansing, sending Reiki to things as I'm clearing. So I love that as future or highest potential outcome. So wow, really beautiful. I like those energies. I'm going to look at the Crane Bag also in the meaning book. I said I was going to do that in the last reading and I forgot. So I posted it after. For the ones that I feel called to, I'll post the guidebook on my page. But anyhow, I'm going to try and do a little bit shorter of a reading today. We'll see, because I'm not like a brief person, but typically. But I want to try and do a little bit shorter form, because I know I can go on. So, not that there's anything wrong with that, but not everyone has, time to always sit and listen to a 50-minute reading. So, the Crane Bag, Sacred Ocean Medicine Declutter Choice. The Korbolg, the Crane Bag, is a sacred oceanic medicine bag that holds and protects items that have been bonded with your own energy. that symbolize your very essence and from which this energy can be redrawn, or deposited when needed. Now, with this card, we mermaids wish to tell you of its origin. The first sacred pouch came from the sea and was made by the sea god, sorry, Menenen Makler, from a beautiful crane who had once been a human woman he loved, Aofi. Within the first crane bag, Menenen kept safe great treasures, and from this bag many blessings poured forth. To this day, the crane bag continues to offer the healing gifts of art, music, solace, and love to us. Oh, I love that. So yeah, cleansing the space. You could have that new wave of creativity to come in, and art and love and all the things that are, we're being called to embody more and more just every day. Not like we have to earn it or as a reward, but it's like you are worthy and deserving of this all the time. And that's also how we ground these energies into the new earth grid of all the things we want to see, all the highest timelines, and we're doing it. So way to go, keep going. Symbolically, it's a bag that contains the needs of the soul, and it was fashioned out of lasting love. It may have a keeper, yet it belongs to no one. And we sing to you of this bag now, as your soul is not being reflected in the things you have in your strange bags. We wish you to examine this and consider what you keep, what is a treasure to you, and how long it ought to stay with you. Yeah, every crane bag has its own unique personality, energy, and relationship to its keeper. Crows outside confirming. They hold everything and nothing, inspiration, knowledge, and wisdom. They come to us and leave us and are refound again. In the legends, they pass through the hands of many gods. This tradition extends way beyond the shores of the sea kingdoms of Britain. Think of the medicine bags, the sacred pouches of the Mayan and the Incan people, the deerskin pouches of the Lakota. Even the super expensive handbags of the fashion conscious are, in a sense, their medicine bags. They're crane bags holding portions of their soul and what they believe their soul to be. Our pouches hold wallets, car keys, this is the reverse, and we had it upright. So the divination or meaning or encouragement is that crane bags hold great healing and energetic power. It may be time to begin to look for the sacred ingredients which will make your crane bag sing its magic. Time to go through wardrobes, bags, cupboards, and all those places where you hold objects that may or may not be empowering or even disempowering you. It's time to clear and consider what is it that's aligned with who you are at a soul level, and what it is that it's actually representative of you truly. Some objects may need to go or be redistributed and cycled. Everything has beauty and purpose, but some may no longer be in energetic alignment. Thank you, Crow. And good match for you and your beautiful soul. You may also feel that some other symbols and items may need to be brought in. Begin to see the world as a living crane bag, the people and the creatures and the objects, and even your car and home, and yes, your bag, all hold energy and power. From your pockets to your purse, go through everything. Know what you're holding energetically, then shift it, realign it, and feel that ease that comes with this action. Which is reminding me, I need to do this with my car even more so. I've been little by little getting there, but, it's okay. It doesn't have to happen overnight. So, yeah, energy, that encouragement has been coming through strong the last couple of readings I've been doing about cleansing and clearing. And why would, of course it would, because we've been in such a cycle of releasing, and to bring in the new, we literally had to create space for that energy. So that's why I've just been really called to do that in my life. So I'm doing the Gateway of Light activation for more background on this yearning, and we got Akashic records, clearing old stories, releasing past lives, freedom. So yeah, this might be a past life love or past life soul gift that you are reconnecting with. Thank you. All right, anything else about this yearning, longing for someone, undesired separation, pining? And I'm gonna get Earth Star activation, anchoring, grounded to action, Isis energy. Beautiful. I was just actually looking at this before I started the call, so I felt like this geometry was going to come in here. So very similar with that Star of David geometry. I'm forgetting the name of it. I think it's the Merkaba. Yeah. So anyways, I'll read the guidebook on that because that also feels significant. But yeah, I'm experiencing some of this. These energies in my field too. So let's do really quickly past life, or the energy oracle cards to get more information on this Akashic Records yearning connection for the collective. And check in. How are you all doing today? Oh yeah, contract. Okay. So I'm seeing also this like divine balance and justice, like very Libran, of this is something that is a contract, and also like you earn this, so this is your divine balance to have this either divine union with yourself and the things that, you know, your 10 of cups that come with that, plants, pets, people, and all the things. Okay, and we got first chakra, Archangel Michael. So yeah, it's connected with your root chakra and your stability, that this is part of your contract and your karmic. Let me fall on the floor. Let's see. Appreciation in reverse. So yeah, maybe some of you were not appreciated in your past connections, or past I just dropped another one. Past connection with yourself, or past cycles in your life, and this is your karmic gifts clearing, karmic yeah, we'll just say your karmic gift, that, you know, you stayed true to your heart regardless of how tough the situations were, and this is why this is able to come in, because you did that clearing in your life, and did it from a balanced way. Okay. Anything else about this new contract that is past life because of the Akashic connection, whether it's a gift or a lover? We got attachment. Okay, yeah, this could be the previous connection. There was an attachment that maybe in this lifetime or past kept us connected with this person that was not our person, and now we let that go, potentially, or you're clearing things in your life, letting old agreements go to let in the new. Okay, so let's get more about this divine sensuality. More, I'd love some, I'm going to switch up to this Spirit Allies. About Spirit Allies, let us know what support is here for us. Oh, I'm like, do I want Spirit Allies or Work Your Light? Let's do both. We're gonna do Spirit Allies first, and then we'll do the Work Your Light. Okay, for this divine sensuality, anything supporting energies. Got rainbow fluorite. Love it. Yeah, so very bluey purple energy. So I'm excited to hear about what rainbow fluorite's magical abilities are, or ability to support us. I've actually been interested to get more fluorite. I had one. It was like a little baby Yoda, because Yoda is certainly one of my guides, and I gave it to my sister when I was helping her doing energy work during her labor. And so I think it's at her house, or it might have gotten lost in the mix. I don't know. But either way, Yoda showed up and did the job. He held the field with me. Okay, so we also got Rabbit and Amid, which looks very Celtic, and totally matching the colors. All these colors are the same as the Divine Sensuality card. And then Saraswati. Yeah, these all fell on the floor earlier, so I had a feeling they were going to come back up with the Crow card too. So I had a feeling Crow energy was going to be here too. So let's check out what these have to say. And so first we'll check out Rainbow Fluorite. Meditation is an important part of my spiritual journey. Blends of green, purple, and deep blue make this crystal stand out amongst the rest. When held up to the sunlight, the individual colors stick out even more, and with each turn of the hand, a new pattern can be found. Rainbow fluorite is a potent stone that can help to cleanse the aura and clear out negative energy. Rainbow fluorite encourages you to meditate in the coming days, making space for clarity of the patterns in your life to emerge. Even 3 minutes in the morning can make all the difference before you go about your day. Yeah. Really helps me to get aligned with my intentions, my, what I'm here to do, and also feeling just ease and connect of like I'm supported, and I even get things channeled to me sometimes when I'm meditating, and so it's a great way to like clear your chakras to be able to receive and be a open vessel if that's what you're hoping to do as part of your soul work. But I mean, even though most of us that are like, all these things we're higher knowledge we're channeling, we are meant to do it in each of our respective fields. So no matter what you do, having a clear channel is going to be really useful in your line of work. Okay, so give your mind and body the rest it needs to connect with your breath. Let it fill you and rejuvenate you. The breath is our life force prana, and it carries you through life. Taking just a few moments of your time to rest the outer eyes can bring you to a peaceful state to realign your energy. Hold fluorite in your hand or keep it in your space to amplify your cleansing practices. Love that, because it makes me think of when I was, even if you're not able to nap or be someone who feels like you get a lot out of rest when you don't have that much time. There are awesome guided meditations. One of the ones that are my favorites to do when I'm short on time, but feel like I really need to like fill up my tank because I'm a little tired or drained or whatever it might be, is a yoga nidra meditation. So there's tons of them online. Check them out. It's pretty much like a guided body meditation, and they have always helped me feel just as rested, if not more rested, than a nap. So I did that a lot when I was pregnant and working and stuff like that, and or just working and didn't have long, but I wanted to get the benefits of meditating. So the journal prompt is, what's the best way for me to incorporate meditation into my practice? Okay, and then we got rabbit 43. Abundance is coming to me. Oh, I love that. Quickly moving through a pasture, rabbit stops to delight in the morning sun, its nose wet in dew. Rabbit lifts its ears to listen to the gentle rising of the earth. It knows that with the quick move of its lucky feet, it can be off exploring and enjoying the natural bounty. Rabbit has hopped into your life to share that good luck and abundance is available to you. This is not just mean wealth, as there are many things that one could be abundant in. Health, happiness, and the wonders of nature are possibilities for this. You simply need to believe that you are worthy of receiving good fortune. You will discover that through this belief, more will become available to you. So open your arms wide and welcome all that is on the way. And I just feel called to open my arms wide if you want to join me, welcoming in that abundance. Oh yes, we are ready to receive. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, and then I'm just going to do the top line for Imid and Saraswati because of time purposes. If I feel called to read it, I will. But I also want to check out the Earth Star activation card. So, all right. Armid, I honor all of nature's ability to heal. Oh yeah, it's beautiful. So she's like the healer, the goddess of herbal healers and sacred herbs. Armid is a Celtic goddess who is strongly connected to the tradition of herbalism. It said that in grieving the loss of her brother, the tears she cried sprouted into healing herbs for every area of the body. Oh, I love that. Thinking about like, yeah, the healing in herbs, and also the healing in like our ability to let emotions out, release them, let them go. I'm being called to like this picture my daughter painted. It's almost like there's a red hat on top. So it's like connecting with that fire and that passion. And also like, yeah, almost envisioning this like protection over your head. And like these guides are here to support you with releasing. You're being held so lovingly. So the journal prompt is, what herb do I want to know more about? So you might feel onto that. And then Saraswati. The words I speak shape my reality. Saraswati is a Hindu goddess of knowledge, art, and learning. Her forearms symbolize a variety of things, including her presence both in the physical and spiritual worlds. This instrument that she is often depicted with is a string instrument known as a veena. As a goddess associated with speech, Saraswati calls attention to how powerful our words can be. Our thoughts become our words, and there is magic to be harnessed in both. Spend time being conscious of your thoughts, and when you speak aloud, tuning into the vibration and tone of your expressions. Next time there's something important you want to express, take a few moments to go within and find the right frequency and vibration before you speak. Know that you're creating reality through your thoughts, words, and actions. Let Saraswati act as a reassuring reminder that you can speak magic into your life. Journal prompt: how can I be more conscious of my thoughts and words? Yes, and also the encouragement. So she's a goddess of the her art and creativity and things like that. Art, learning, and knowledge, and very much we were encouraged to lean into that with the crane bag and creating space for this. And so she might be one that we can call on as we're clearing things to get inspiration, but also in the encouragement to meditate with the rainbow fluorite. Just knowing that when you meditate and clear your channel, it helps to ground energies of fire, excitement, air, like thoughts. And so when we tend to speak quickly, respond or react, it's just energy that's not grounded. And so when you get your meditation practice and start to expand your practice and grow it and strengthen it like that muscle, you will become more adept in grounding the energy and the excitement. And so you don't need to speak immediately. You can kind of let yourself ground the energy in your body physically. Okay, so let's check out the Earth Star activation card. I thought it was in there. Looking for my guidebook. There it is. Okay. All right. So, Earth Star. I love when they don't have numbers on them and you're like, I have to go. We're just gonna go right through and find it. Thankfully, they're in alphabetical order at least. 67. I'm just laughing because of the deck I have, or I don't even have a guidebook that's in the right language, and that's like a whole hunting. It's like a yeah, like a what is that called? A scavenger hunt just to find the card meaning, but I still love it. Anyways, so this makes me laugh. The things we do. Okay, Earth Star activation, anchoring, grounded action, Isis energy. The Earth Star chakra, found about 6 to 12 inches below our feet, is an energetic portal that connects us directly with the soul wisdom of Mother Earth. It's our gateway to the underworld of the earth, a space of sacred magic and mystery where we will find a lot of the tools, gifts, and skills the ancients used to connect with the earth and her wisdom. The Egyptian goddess Isis appears on this card as our spiritual guide. She's a high priestess of the stars who knows the importance of connecting with the underworld to stay grounded, aware, and manifest all that we need to grow. Follow in her footsteps by connecting to your Earth Star, see below, anchor down, and go digging within to find any parts of your magic, wisdom, and experiences you have pushed down, both in this incarnation and in previous lifetimes. These tools could be helpful in the next phase of your journey. So imagine, so the message is, when you draw this card, know your Earth Star has been activated and the wisdom you once ignored is finally being acknowledged. The rejected parts of yourself have now been rediscovered. There is an opportunity for you to rediscover magic too, but stay firmly rooted in all of your endeavors. Let the earth hold and sustain you. Don't rush ahead. In fact, if you've been wondering if it's time to move forward, know that it isn't. Stay put for the time being. Important information is about to be revealed, so wait and stand strong. This is a time of integration and rest rather than pushing forward. Great wisdom lies within you. Dive deep and find it, and trust in yourself. You have more strength than you realize. I love that. Okay. Well, I'm just loving this. I'm gonna give the guidebook for divine sensuality on the post I do, so check that out if you want to read that card more, as our centering energy of present and how we can continue to grow and expand onto our highest timeline and So, sending you all the wishes of this most beautiful, abundant, divine sensuality and presence, and being able to enjoy it and embody it. And it's perfect. We're in Taurus season, the sign, which I'm a Taurus and I love. So I'm all about this. I'm like an embodied individual of this, of like, we're here to be in our physical, be in our senses, be in our enjoyment, in our love, and our grounded. Get out in nature, ground yourself, and enjoy it. This is what you're here to be. You're here in this human incarnation to love and to feel the love and to expand and to be the light that you are. So thank you so much for coming to join me, and just feeling the need to wiggle some energy out. So maybe you do too. I do often, as someone that's very in my physical now. Just trust your body and trust your wisdom. Okay, so nice to connect, and I'll see you soon. Sending lots of love. Bye.